Welcome back, boys and some girls. In the ancient days of 2014 and 2017, there was a game released called Styx, Shards of Darkness and Master of Shadows. Basically, it's the good golem game that we should have got. For some reason, it didn't pick a large crowd, maybe because it's the year that so many stealth type of games were released, so that's why, but it apparently got a giant enough crowd that we have a third game coming on later this year, which will mark the 8th year since the last sequel. I want to go over the trailer. It's going to be a little slow because I want to go slow and explain things to people who might have not played or seen the game before, because I really do think the game deserves more players, people to go check back the old games again. And watching this actually made me want to go and play the old game again, which is probably what I'm going to do in the channel in the near days. I'm going to be replaying this most likely because it's in my top 10, maybe even top 5 games of all time. Just I love the game so much. And also I'm going to be watching the trailer with you on a small channel called IGN, if you never heard of them. And the link for the video is going to be in the description if you want to watch it without me stopping every few seconds to explain to you something that you're watching or whatever. Or maybe you want to watch the trailer and then come back and watch this, whatever you want to do. Okay, we can begin. Let's go. Maxed out and full screen.
I bet you think I'm here for the gold and jewels, right? Well, you'd be dead wrong. I'm here for the...
Pause. First pause. If you heard of the game Thief 2014. 2014, a game called Thief released, another stealth game in the same year that the first game was released. And this character looks suspiciously close to the character in the game called, I think his name is Garrett or Garrett. I think it's Garrett with double R. I'm not 100% certain to how you write his name, but it's pretty close to what that character is, the thief guy over there.
Quartz. It's okay. I got you, pal. We're gonna do big things together. Just you and me.
And as a pause, Styx, that's the goblin we're talking about. This is the guy we are going to be playing. This guy is very much all about himself. He cares about gold. He cares about monetary stuff. He doesn't really care about too much other things. He's gonna kill, he's gonna steal, he's gonna do whatever he needs to earn more things. Basically, the stereotypical goblin, just want loot goblin stuff.
Search everywhere! Ah, those dirty Inquisition are like cockroaches, always in the wrong place.
Pause. You get powers from using quartz. Did you see the glowing crystals previously, right? That glowing crystal, I just didn't want to stop like 2 seconds after I stopped the first stop. So with the crystal up there, you can use it in the skill tree in the previous games. It's called pure quartz. You use it as skill points basically to unlock new skills, to make yourself invisible, to make your invisibility longer, basically to give you small skills to help you navigate the terrain a bit easier. So here is the powers that I never seen. I don't think it was in the previous games, controlling somebody. I'm pretty sure it's a new one. And also the hook, the grappling hook that we saw, might hint on making the levels a bit larger than they previously were in the previous games. Maybe even an open world. I really doubt that, but it might be more open maps because previously it was very small levels. That you, not completely small, but small-ish levels that you would go in. It was very vertical and very crammed. You had many levels and many holes and places you can go into and sneak around. But it seems like everything is going to be in the city, and it seems like things are going to be more open now. Ouch.
Looks like I get to do a little pest control. Kill that green bastard! You guys need to slow down.
New power.
Keep them coming! I got him! Just remember, kids, it's not about doing it. It's about getting away with it.
Okay, I want to go a bit back over here. Now you can see him gliding, which is not really a thing in the previous game, which add more, I think, credibility to the whole. This is going to be a larger game or bigger, open, more maps. It might just be a cutscene and that's it. It's going to be like the one cutscene he uses a glider and that's it. Another thing is this game seems to show you a lot of action, but it also showed the same thing in 2017, the previous game, like a lot of action, but the whole like gameplay wasn't. You could do this if you wanted, but you can also just completely stealth and not be seen almost at all. Obviously, you need to know what you're doing and to use different things and learn the patterns. Just basically a game, but it just shows a lot of action. But you don't have to do it. If you want to be more stealthy, you can, which he wasn't. But you can do assassinations. You can get missions to steal stuff. It all depends on the story. And the previous game ended in a cliffhanger, so we kind of want to see what's going to happen in the third game.
It's not about doing it. It's about getting away with it.
Is it gonna say? Come on, show the cue. Oh yeah, first this one.
I never felt anything like this before. I love it.
He has a thing for, fall 2025. Basically, it's like, I think September, October, November, I think, pretty sure. Like, it's the end of the year. We have plenty of time before this game actually releases. So, he has a thing for quartz. That's kind of another thing. Which, all the goblins kind of have a thing for quartz, and sometimes they use the quartz to draw in goblins and trap them. It's like a whole thing, which is why I recommend you go play the previous games. They are a lot of fun. The first games of 2014 can be a bit uncomfortable to look at and maybe play a little. But I really enjoyed the story. You might also. You can find Rakash, I think, on other of Orcs and Men games. I'm not sure what's the other game is called, but there is another one where you play with a giant guy and you're the small one. I'm not sure, but you can get him in other places. And that's pretty much the trailer. As we said, fall. Up.
Before.
Show it.
I love it.
Fall 2025. Wishlist it if you want. I already did. The surprise announcement of the trailer and the whole game coming later this year kind of is ironic because I just made a video of the games I'm looking out for this year and the games I'm actually interested in this year, and boom, they dropped this game right after I made this video, which is kind of ironic, but I love it. More games to play this year, why not? I played this series a few times over the years and I can definitely say that I love it a lot. Something about being a small goblin just sneaking around in different environments and cooperating with some other humanoids just made it so much fun, as everybody else is just trying to kill you. So it's nice somebody who isn't trying to kill you. Just like I told you while going over the trailer, I'm hoping that in this game they won't stray too much from the original concept. I know they have to with the whole like more combat, more action stuff to actually gain more audience, but I'm just hoping they won't change it too much and that the story will insert more characters other than Styx. Though I still do prefer him to work alone, it will be more interesting and fun for him to do some work for like a random corrupt human or an elf or a dwarf maybe, and that individual is in the public seen as a good figure. This would be actually cool to see the duality between the good and the evil, the background and the foreground, you say, I think? Like the front of the house. As said, already wishlisted the game. I'm gonna play the older game. I'm like 99% sure we're gonna just expect this from me. Either I think I'm gonna stream it, I'm gonna try, depending on my internet. I'm gonna try and stream it. And we're gonna be playing the older game 100%. So much fun. But that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed the sound. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, let me know so I can improve. Besides, keep safe. See you next one. Bye bye.